Hello everyone, this is Lord Shadrach speaking, and I'm here to talk about the future. You know, that wondrous utopia where we believe that everyone's going to have a flying car and live on Mars, you know, that kind of thing? That wondrous and great utopia we can only dream of happening one day? That perfect future, yeah, that? I hate to say it, but it may never come. In this era of ignorant progressivism, leftism, far-right-wing nut jobs, social justice warriors, religious and atheistic fundamentalism, and political correctness, it is highly doubtful that an idealized world of the future will ever exist. After all, these very things are ruining the entire world. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not a conservative thing, and it's not a liberal thing. It's not an atheistic outlook. It's not a religious outlook. The problem is when these people take their views to far extremes that it sees everyone that does not agree with their viewpoints as the enemy that must be silenced and censored. It's upsetting we've come to this. To go from a group of strong-willed, hard-working people to weak-willed cattle in such a short amount of time is heartbreaking. God forbid if anyone should hold an opinion in this day and age. It's 2016, and yet anyone that holds an opinion has to hear about the social justice warriors or the political correctness pundits whining and crying about it, like it's tantamount to treachery. Come on, people, get real. I would love to see a better future. I would love to see where the things such as flying cars and jetpacks and what have you are the norm. But the problem is these very things such as political correctness and fundamentalism and progressivism are ruining society and holding back that future we could dream of happening. It's upsetting how people have become so ignorant and weak-willed that they'll eat anything the media feeds them. And that's sad. They'd rather keep up with the Kardashians as opposed to what's going on around the world, as opposed to what's going on with our own governments. Until then, people like me will continue to fight against these ignorant progressive types, these leftists, the far right-wingers, the social justice warriors, fundamentalists that are both atheist and religious alike, and even those that are political correct on all fronts. Perhaps, even while all seems bleak, there are people like me that'll stand up and do the right thing in the hopes that common sense will one day come back to the people, even when that prospect looks slim. If not, then considering how these groups are in the process of destroying the world metaphorically, I can at least go to my grave knowing I did something right in standing up against this lunacy. I don't want to live in a world where idiocracy becomes the norm. Has anyone ever seen that Mike Judge movie, Idiocracy? I've been hearing in the news that in the day, back when Mike Judge made that film, he made it as a comedy. Now he's starting to see that it's coming to fruition. A sad case of real life imitating art, don't you think? I would love to see a world where everyone's opinion was respected, even those opinions that were tasteless and disgusting, even those opinions that people liked or disliked. I would love to see a future where people can live their lives according to a religious faith, live their lives whatever sexual orientation they want to, or live their lives in such a great world of science, and no one gets mad at anybody. Where the the progressives and the leftists don't say a word, and where all these right-wing nut jobs are not running their mouths saying, oh, that's not right, that's wrong, duh. I would love to see a world where everyone, every single person is striving to make the world a better place, not holding back the development of humanity because of what someone does or what someone says or what someone thinks. We live in a free society where anyone and everyone can do that. I want the future, not this bleak dystopia where everyone's afraid to say something lest someone get on their case about it. If you are someone like this, I don't care if you're an atheist, I don't care if you're religious, I don't care if you're conservative or liberal, I don't care. If you're fed up with these idiots that are ruining society, like the progressives the right-wingers, the left-wingers, social justice warriors, and political correctness in general. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you have to say. Be sure to watch, rate, vote, and subscribe to this YouTube channel because I would love to hear what you have to say. And depending on the number of views and comments and the statements I receive, I may make a sequel to this video to explain everything else. And that is all I have to say. I hope you watch this video, and I hope the point gets across everyone's minds. Thank you. That is all I have to say. Have a good day.